Sorry, I was unprepared. So I'm live now. This is fun. I If you're out there and you're listening and you have questions, let me know. I'm basically doing this just as a little bit of a thing for me. So if you're in here and you're seeing me, awesome. If if you're not, cool. My chat's open. So please feel free to chat me. I'm all about it. I am learning how to do all this. This is my first night on the internet. So um, help me out. But really, I'm just going to be playing guitar for tonight. Nothing crazy. I kind of have some ideas and things that I'm spitballing around. And so I'm just going to kind of play guitar here for a little bit. And if you like what you hear, cool, subscribe. If you don't, cool, subscribe. But let me know how things sound, and if you think it sounds like poop, let me know even more. This is trials and tribulations, man. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just doing it. And so, if you have questions about my gear, if you have questions about what I'm doing, let me know. But I'm here. Um, I'm just a boy on the internet, so just let me know if you're here, and I will be happy to chat with you, dude. I don't care. I am just kind of enjoying myself. And don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm here. So. That was good. I don't like how that sounds. Yep, you get to hear my tuning song. So, this song's called I Thought You Said. I am thinking it's time to put aside the things that we both try to hide. But somewhere in the line, we are breaking down from tears we haven't cried. Everything's perfect, you don't care at all. Just enough to protect what we're standing in the hall. I wanna zoom out. How do I zoom out? Let's see here. Well, that doesn't help me. So there's that. Edit. What does that do? So okay, that doesn't really help me. Doesn't really help me. Okay. So going through YouTube is pretty limited in the options that I can mess with here. But yeah. So not a whole lot. What does that do? It doesn't really do anything. Okay, that's fun. You're gonna have to forgive me. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing on here. I'm just doing it. Zoe. Yeah, that's what I sound like when I say hi, Zoe, every time I say it. Thank you for coming here and listening to me. I have no idea how I sound or if I sound like crap, so tell me. Um, but it is what it is, you know. I'm probably super loud. I don't know. I have no idea. Blake, what's up, Blake? Did you take the S word yet? I don't think you have, but if you have, they're gross. Don't do it. I appreciate you showing up for me, Blake. I really do. Okay, cool. If my volume sounds good, I'm happy. I don't really have a plan for what I'm doing at all. But really, what I'm here to do for tonight is just kind of play some guitar on the internet. Um, I have a crappy camera. But this is my Jazzmaster. I love my Jazzmaster. It's a cool guitar. Kind of built it myself. So yeah, that's kind of my thing. I play them, I build them, I'm mediocre at them, and it's a good time. So um, I don't know if you care, but I don't use an amp. It's called a Boss GX10. I just kind of use that as my amp. Um, hey, accidentally on purpose is exactly the way to break them. So, that way it looks natural. But yeah, so that goes in. I use a Volt 276 for my interface. I got I got one of these things. I don't know how to use this. I'm a Neanderthal. I am I don't understand technology. So the whole purpose of this is for me to understand how to be proficient at doing stuff. And if there's people who know more than me, I want them to chip in and stuff like that because I'm good with like fixing stuff with my hands and doing stuff like that, but I don't know how to use technology. Um, my story, I'm from Pittsburgh originally. I try not to sound like that, but I am. And so like my story is I was not allowed to use the internet at all growing up. Uh, and so like it wasn't until I was like 22 years old that I like even sent an email. So like everything that I did was just, figuring it out and kind of out of a book rather than yeah, it was a weird thing. Um but that's how I grew up. I wasn't allowed to use the internet. It was the devil. Um, so yeah, that was that's kind of where it is. So I have no idea what I'm doing. Like I tried using OBS earlier with a couple buddies on here, and that was just a horrible thing. So I'm just going straight through the whole YouTube thing. I got to do a little bit of research on that. I am like Zoolander trying to get the files out of a computer. Uh, Sorry, I'm just rambling here. Do you? I don't know what I can and can't play. I don't do covers. I only ever play like originals. Um, but I'm happy to do that if you guys want that. Um, I'll play pretty much whatever I can play. Um, so yes, Ozzy. I don't honestly know a single Ozzy song. It's funny, like I really don't know covers. I got a guitar when I was 13 years old and I started writing. And that's it. Um, if you want to know, I'll play you the first song I ever wrote. and it's terrible. So it went like this. I don't remember the words, but it was legitimately the worst thing. So it was like, that was basically the whole song. It was awful in every single way. It went, what was it? And then I went straight into this, and it was just bad. It was really bad. And then I did the singer-songwriter thing for a whole long time, because like a lot of people, I was super awkward in school and was hopeless with people, and so I started playing guitar because that let me connect to people. I didn't know how to talk to them, and I would just like stare people down awkwardly until they left me alone. So but yeah, that's my story of how I started playing guitar. So but you guys seem to like my song that I put up the other day, which what bands do I like? Oh man. So I started off back in the day. It was like my first favorite band was Blink-182. That was probably that's the band that made me be like, yeah, I'm gonna play guitar because this is sweet. And then after that, I really went down into like the pop punk thing, but I'm a really odd duck when it comes to music. Like, I don't listen to a lot of music. I like the bands I like, and that's it. So it was like Blink 182, and then I found Incubus, and I was like, oh man, Brandon Boyd's voice is just angelic, and I want to sound like him. And so Incubus was a thing. Um, and then kind of after that, um, listened to a little bit of well, really, I was in musicals in school, so I did a lot of show tunes and stuff. So that was a terrible time in my life that I don't want to repeat ever again. But there was that. And then I went to like college. When it comes to call, yeah, I was Conrad Birdie and Bye Bye Birdie. I didn't have this then, or any body fat, which was a great time. But I have it now. But Miley Goes to College is a great album, and I just bought it on Wax the other day, and I was super excited about it. I think I said something about that in the chat. Dude, I just want to take a minute and uh like I've been saying, like, Pat has been super inspirational to me, but like, you have no idea. Dude has really sent me into something. I've been so afraid to I've been wanting to do this for years, and I've been so afraid to do it. And he just does it, and he sounds so, dude is so good. And I was just so inspired by the courage to do that. Because I kind of got away from all of this. I worked in the oil field for a while, and it was terrible. And I didn't have any time for anything other than being at work and being like dirty and washing grease off of me with lava soap every day. And so I just did that and had some circumstances that made me move from Pittsburgh. Yeah, it was better than a shower, that's for sure. But so I moved from Pittsburgh to the middle of nowhere, Maryland. I moved in with my brother and had no friends, no one. Just my brother and his partner and me, and I knew nothing. And I had no job, no nothing. I was working at Lowe's, like throwing mulch into the back of people's cars. Um, and so that was pretty crazy. And it's like I was just so broke. I didn't have money for anything. I had one guitar. I'm not even kidding. It was the most awful guitar that you could have. It was there was a $5 guitar from Goodwill. I have it. It is in pieces currently. No, I can't pull that out because it's going to make a bunch of stuff fall over. But so yeah, there's that. But then, yeah, no, it was a Harmony Stella. It is the biggest hunk of junk that has ever hunk of junked. As far as me, yeah, they're not good. But for me, I am definitely a Telly guy. I have my Jazzmaster out right now because it has humbuckers and it's more quiet. But I am going to go get my Telly because that is what my Ghost is holding. And I love my Ghost. I will show you my Telly. 2 seconds. Oh, as I fall down. So you'll have to ignore the trash bags behind me. That is, I'm in a transitional period of my life, and it's a great time. So this is my Telly. I built it. I beat it up. I destroyed it myself. And yeah, so this is it. So good old LP Blue. This guitar is probably really noisy when I plug it in here in a second, but it's my favorite thing. It's in open tuning for a song that I'm working on right now, but the song goes. Yeah, but that's the song I'm working on now. But anyway, back to my like musicians that I liked. I got really into Shaky Graves for a long time. I love me some Shaky Graves. If you don't know Shaky Graves, dude's pretty cool. He got a little weird, and then I didn't like him anymore. But his original album is just so good. His voice is just really, really, really crushes. And then I just totally regressed from there. And I was just like, yeah, pop punk all day long. And, I started getting into just more and more stuff that I just never listened to. Like I started listening to Newfound Glory, NoFX, a bunch of stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, I love pop punk. And then COVID hit. Yes, it is fun. COVID hit, and I was locked in this room all day, every day. I was working from home, and I got hit with the depression real good, and I got into Midwest emo. and that's where all of my uh, stuff got real crazy. And I actually started feeling like I was good at playing an instrument. But like, but yeah, that was like the culmination of me learning how to play Midwest emo. And I really was super happy about that. And that is going to be a song once I do the whole album that I'm planning to do. But I need to write lyrics, and I'm just sad enough now to write lyrics for it, which is great. So that stuff's cool. Interesting things about this Telecaster. Sorry, I gotta pause here. So interesting things about the Telecaster. This has it's called a TBX tone pot. So if you get it into like the middle position on the tone, it kind of locks. You can probably hear the click, and that is the tone knob all the way out of the circuit. So it's just open. There's no tone. And then if you turn it down, it obviously makes it a little darker. But then if you turn it up, it makes it brighter from there. But it's brighter than your regular tone knob would go because it goes all the way to 1 meg. Kind of like a Jazzmaster or a Jaguar. The volume's the volume, right? The pickups that I have are the Seymour Duncan Hot Chicken Telly pickups. So they're actually humbuckers, but they don't look like it. And it's a 4-way switch. So like all the way down. So this is like your bridge, then middle, then neck, and then this is a series mode where it gets a little darker. But like you can't really tell that unless you have the treble rolled all the way up. And with this setting that I have, you can't really tell either. But like this is my general distortion sound, which is kind of crazy, but like it does whatever I want it to do, and I love this Telly for that. But yeah. But so yeah, it's a good guitar. I've had this. I built this during COVID, and I started playing in a punk band called Cold Start, and it was a lot of fun. We did a lot of stuff, and yeah, so it was good times. And then I don't know. Where did I find the kit for that Telly? I didn't. This is a Fender American Performer neck, and this body is from a guy called Lewis Customs, who he still makes guitars and stuff. he doesn't do these anymore. I bought the body on Reverb, and that was just it. As far as the pick guard and everything else, I just kind of sourced from Amazon and whatnot. But yeah, so I shouldn't say I built it. I should say I parted it, just being real. But yeah, this capo never comes off. It just stays on that second fret all the time for this guitar. I just don't ever take it off. But yeah, I use 10 to 52s. I am not like Pat. I like big, thick, beefy strings. I've got big, meaty claws, and with that, I tend to bend stuff out of tune like real easy. So, but yeah. But like, what else? Got some other things. So, what is it? Well, let me think. Oh, okay. I'm gonna do this just for you guys. I wrote a Christmas song. And it's funny, but not funny, but I think it's funny. And I have the lyrics here, and you guys are gonna be the only people who have heard my Christmas song ever. It's I think it's cute. I don't know, but let's see here. Sorry, you get the ASMR of me flipping through my crappy notebook here. And yeah, I can't use that pick anymore. Okay, another thing for Pat, dude, that carpet trick that he talks about with his guitar picks works, and that blew my mind. I was like, what are you talking about? And yeah, it works. So I was just shocked by that. I got my Thingo picks as they fall out. I use, yeah, the sharpening thing. So typically I use these guys, the flow picks. I like the sharp little point. They're bigger than like the jazzy picks. But I found these are way too funny. The Hetfield White Fangs. They're yeah, I don't know a single Metallica song, but I love his picks. So that's it. So let's see. Helps if I have the lyrics out. So never performed this live. This time of year, kids start trying to be just as good as they can. The naughty and nice list ain't lying. They know that they can't kill the man. That's not kill, that's feel the man. Fool the man. The stockings all hung by the fire, and everything's wrapped up with care. The boots in the doorway are drying. There's a wintry chill in the air. Let snow, oh, let snow. Retry. Let snow fall and cover the ground in it all. Let snow fall. It's time for the season to call. Then from the furnace burns warm Oh no, I messed that up too. The glow of the lights on the ceiling. The vent from the furnace blows warm. A candle burns bright on the table. And we're safe in here out of the storm. And so let snow fall. Cover around in it all. Let snow fall. It's time for the season to go. Let snow fall. And cover the ground in it all. Let snow fall. It's time for the season to go. Yeah, and so I appreciate you listening to me butcher my own song. Whoa, every Baja Blast gets a point on that nice list. For sure it do. For sure it do. I appreciate that. Dude, I had a Baja Blast today. Dude, every time I drink a Baja Blast now, Blake, I think about you. I just want you to know that. Like, I love me some Baja Blast, and seeing that in the chat every time, I'm just like, dude, Baja Blast me. So I do have a bassist for my band. He is a really cool dude. His name is Austin. Um, as far as it goes, though, anything that you hear that I put out under Ripped Flannel, quote unquote, is just me. So that's just me. That the one the other day was just an acoustic demo of that song. I'm probably just gonna leave that acoustic, kind of like the vibe. But I have a couple of other ones that I'm working on. Let's see if this will pull up. Uh-oh. Sorry, Studio One quit unexpectedly. So I use Studio One for recording. I'm not good at it. So that's another thing. What? Okay. I don't care about that. Keep going. What was that, Blake? No, like if I started a band, do you think I could just get away with a guitar and drums? Bro, absolutely. The White Stripes did it. Like all day long. Honestly, you can do a lot with just a guitar. And even if you got for recording, even if you got just the most awful cheap bass that you can find, dude, a bass is a bass. No, like it sounds, this is gonna sound really terrible. Nobody's listening to the bass. The job, in my opinion, the job of a bassist is to that's perfect, dude. The worse the bass, the better off it is. But like the job of a bassist is to literally hold it down, and it's almost like like a felt thing, not a heard thing, in my opinion. Like if your bassist is really doing the right thing, unless he's if you're playing punk or whatever you're playing, the bass is just there backing up guitar. Now, don't get me wrong, you got to give your bassist time to shine, otherwise they'll start eating all your guitar picks. And that's just a fact. It's a fact. Um, but honestly, just like root note that crap and call it a day. If you're doing like Nirvana stuff and things like that, yeah, you can be a sick bassist, but you don't need it. I mean, White Stripes did it, Black Keys did it. That's all I'm saying. Right? Nirvana reference. But I'm just saying you can get away with that all day long. I feel so bad for my bassist because he's so good, And I'm just like, yeah, let me just play all over what you just did. Like, and he's just like, I hate you all the time. I'm gonna turn you down in the mix now. Like that's all that's how it goes. Um, but yeah, that's my take on it. Um, Drums are the hardest things. Yeah, he really is. He really is. There's nothing better than that video of him tossing his bass up in the air and just crushing himself in the head. And then, and then the story that comes from it is just even better. So, yeah, exactly. Oh, dude, that is my favorite. That is my favorite performance. Just watching Kurt just like go at it. But oh, back to bands, right? So I decided at 36 years old that I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get into Nirvana now. You would think, growing up, like I was born in 89. Kurt was gone by the time I was online, but I grew up in Pittsburgh, which is 20 years behind everywhere else in the world. Like the mullets just went away there. And now they're back everywhere else, so it's just a thing. But it I don't know why. I just never was like, "Oh, man, Nirvana," and then I went it was I think it was seriously Pat Stream as I went on there, and I asked him to play Territorial Pissings, and I was like, "Boom, I'm hooked," because I had heard Pat really is the best dude. His Territorial Pissings is one of my favorite things he does, but he just, like he played it, and I was like, "Bro, that is some fire stuff right there." And, yeah, dude, his screams are so legit. Yeah, Arctic Monkeys too. Like, I was always like, "Nah, Arctic Monkeys are cool." No, like, they're cool. Like, they're really, really cool. Um, yeah, I didn't so I won't say anything about it, but Pat used to work at a Guitar Center by me, and I met him there, and, and he was just a cool dude, and, I remember when he left being like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go be a streamer." And I was at the time, I was just like, "Oh, okay, go ahead, buddy," you know? Because, I was like, "Wow, okay, go for it." But I'm so proud of him. Like, I didn't we weren't like best friends or anything like that. He would talk to me when I went into Guitar Center, he put up with me being a Guitar Center troll. Um, but he did like one of my guitars. He did like my I have a 78 Music Master that I have put away at the moment, but he loved that. He mentioned it the other night on stream. But he was like, dude, if you are ever gonna sell that, tell me. So, but yeah, he's but I was straight up when he told me like he's gonna go be a streamer. I was just like, all right, bro, go for it. Now, you know, 2-3 years later, here I am trying it out. Um, but I really mean it. Like, I think that's what it was like I saw him go from being a Guitar Center employee to now he's on stream, and like you guys are so supportive, and I try to be so supportive of him because like that's one of us. That's one of for me, like that's one of us that's doing it and making it, and that's so sick to me. And like a lot of people get weird about that, but like he's just I don't know. Again, he's just one of us, and I just want him to be as successful as he can. Makes me happy. Makes me really happy. Sorry, I'm so super chatty. This is probably the most I've talked to anybody in like yeah, all day. um but yeah, it's crazy. This is just super fun. And let me see. Blake, I'm gonna pull stuff out. I'm gonna pull stuff out for you, Blake, because I feel like you, like me, are a little bit of a gearhead. And I think you're gonna appreciate some of these things. I should have just brought them all, but I decided not to. Hey, there he is. So, Steve is my boy. He is what a great dude. We have been friends for God, what, since sixth grade, bro? And so we've been friends for a long time. But yeah, here's my Strat. I have it in the same tuning as the Telly, but no capo. So Blake and Zoe are awesome, Steve, and they are friends from my dude Pat's stream that I was telling you about the other day. Next guitar. Oakley Dokley. So this is my Jazzmaster. So super fun. I parted this one together from, this is a Vintera neck that's like all road worn and beat down and crazy. I can't really show you, but I like the mother of pearl, all that fun. It sounds really good. And as I smash my nose off of it, I'm probably gonna bleed, but that's okay. Don't worry about this. Blake, you'll have to approve or not approve. This is my general grunge tone right now, but like, you're gonna hear it through the microphone. Yeah, more gain is better gain, right? Isn't that how it works? But I love that when I go into the middle position, it's just dead quiet. Like, so yep, that's that. And then you're welcome, everybody, for the destruction that was just that. And then, Blake, I think this one will probably be your favorite. It's my Jag. Come on, there you go. But yeah. So. Yep. Dude, the Cobain one is so good. I got to get a new trim system for this one, because that ain't good. You don't. That's not what you want. That ain't the thing. Oh, there, if you don't use trim, then there is something you need to look up. Sorry, I keep doing that. I need to think about that more. I don't normally care because it's normally just me in my bedroom being sad, and it's a great time. But as far as it goes, I'm gonna pull something out for you, Blake. Not like that. And and you need to see this because I think you'll probably want to buy one. We going into the secret stash here. So I didn't think that I wanted a trim on my Jazzmaster, but I really did. But they make these plates that you just put your strings through there, and it just hardtails it, so you never have to worry about things going out of tune and all that kind of fun. So they make them in angles, they do all kinds of stuff. But yeah, you might want to think about one of these. They're not super expensive. Budgets are what they are. But like, I'm pretty sure that you can get one for like 30-40 bucks if you go to the right places on the Reverb and on the internet. But of course, budgets are what they are. I mean, you can hardtail a Jag Stang all day long, nice and easy. What do you do? Do you flip your cigar tube around on it? I figured that that's the easiest thing to do to make sure that it's just done. It's such a pain stringing Mustang trims. 'Cause they're just such a pain. I hate the wrap under and over and all that. I hate doing all that. So I do tend to stay away from Mustangs as much as I can. I got really super into them for a minute, and then I was just like, just can't deal with that trim system. But yeah, so trying to think of other things that are fun that are about me, which isn't a whole lot. Do you guys have any questions about like me or anything that you want to know? I have a Jag right here, buddy. Boop-a-da-doop. Yeah, dude, those Bullet Mustangs are really hard to beat for the money. Like the hardtail on it's great. That's pretty much what my black Jazzmaster is. So, like my black Jazzmaster is 100% just a hardtail. If you ever wanted a what's that? That's right. Yeah, dude, I've got so many guitars. I have a revolving door of guitars. I am addicted to gear. But yeah, for this was a Squier Affinity Jazzmaster HH body, and then I put a fender neck on it, white button tuners because vibing. But yeah, and then I changed everything about it. The pickups are Player Series pickups. I have the coils. I have a coil split. I've got. I did. I don't know if you've ever. Yeah, Jaguar tuner, super fun. Yeah, the Jag tuners are what they are. But no, I like the white button. I don't know what it is about them. I'm a big vintage style tuner guy. But I'm constantly working on my own guitars. Like I have so many parts, so many pieces, so many pickups, so many pick guards. It's dumb. So fun facts: the American flag behind my head. I just noticed it and I wanted to point it out. And Steve, I don't know if you know about this. That is the only thing I have left of my grandfather. He had it hanging up in his house or his apartment, and that's the only thing I have left of his. And I just keep putting it up. I don't care how ugly it is. I love it, and he's awesome. And but yeah, so that's it. The little cross is from my mom because my mom loves Jesus, and she demands that I have a cross on my wall. And so I listen to my mom. But yeah, that's really it. Um, I'm trying to vamp for time here because I don't know what to talk about. I guess I should shut up and play songs. This guitar strap, my younger brother went to Japan and bought for me. What's the lowest tuning I usually use? Ooh, all of my guitars are in E flat right now. Aside from that, I'll go like drop C sharp. That's about it. But that's really it. I'm not a big low tuning guy, but like I'll do it. Let's see here. What do we want? No, that's it. I need to figure out how to get my microphone to not pick up when I'm playing guitar because that's irritating me. I'm going to move it over here. Steve, I would get a 7-string guitar, but I can barely play 6, bro. Oh, that's another favorite band, Blake, is Boxcar Racer. I know it's Blink derivative, but Boxcar Racer all day. Yeah. If I can only have one guitar, one amp, and 2 pedals, what would I pick? No budget, and I can mod it. I'd take my Blue Telly. As far as an amp goes, that's tough. If I had like dream amp, I would probably go like a JCM 800. Pedals, I would take a tuner and a reverb pedal. True story. That the tuner I have to have. It drives me crazy not to use them. But either JCM 800. I might go AC-15. But then, like, at the same time, I would also, in a heartbeat, take a Boss Katana 100 because that could do everything I would ever want and be really, really happy with it. Um, but like if it's like Dream Amp and I could spend whatever kind of money on it, JCM 800. Tuning. So the joke, if you ever meet somebody that plays banjo, ask them how they tune that thing, and they'll probably tell you I don't know. I'm just saying. But yeah. I don't know, Blake. That's the amp is the hard part. My telly is my number one all day, every day. I love that guitar. If my house were on fire, I would run back in and get it. Um, like not even a question. Yeah, it just do what it do. That's what it is. um, right? Yeah, it's something like that. I don't know. I don't think you can tune a banjo. I think a banjo comes tuned and you just leave it how it is. But but yeah, I would literally run into a burning building for my telly. No regard for my human life. Don't care at all. Um, but yeah, I have two other guitars in here that I can show you. Technically, one of them isn't a guitar; it's a bass for when I feel like eating guitar picks. But yeah, Squire P bass. I love this thing. It sounds really good. I got donkey quarter pounds in it, and it sounds well nice. Oh, the dual rack. The dual rack is a heck of a choice, my friend. That is one that would definitely be an easy choice to make there for sure. Probably have to turn this up because basses are so chill. Yeah, the combo drive is a good one. Yep, that's my bass. I like my bass tone really tinny. But yeah, that's that. Oh, you like the red and black? The red and black. It's like a satin red. I love that, and the black pickguard just sets it off. But the neck's super comfy on this. Yeah, dude, Blake, the combo drive. If you really want to know what it is a Vox AC10 or AC15 in a Boss pedal. And so you can get that Voxy kind of gritty sound all the way up. The way Steve runs it, I don't know how he runs it the way he runs it, but he gets it to go so gritty and it's so sick. I had one, I ended up selling it. I could not get what he got out of it. I don't know how he does what he does other than like turn it up to 11. I don't know. But when he runs that pedal, it just crushes. And then of course, Big Muff Pie. I mean, come on, you can't go wrong there. But yeah, that's my bass. I slap it sometimes when I'm alone. But that's it. You got the whole tour. You got the whole gear tour. I'll probably just put that up as like a video. Yes, you are a G, sir. You are in fact a G. Yo, Rat 2 is really sick. When I blew out my tone earlier with the Jazzmaster and the Jaguar, I've got my patch is a, what is it? It is a, let me open that up because I don't remember. Okay. So I have a rat pedal running into a dual rec with an EQ and a light chorus and what do you call it? A little bit of a delay on it and a little bit of reverb, and that's it. Nothing too insane. But I have to run a noise suppressor. Oh, the BD2, yeah, the BD2 is really cool. I love a good Blues Driver. Blues Driver is probably my favorite Boss pedal out there, because you can get just to the edge of what fuzz does without it being a distortion. It's still, you still get the clarity of it. If you ever want to check out, Nobles makes a pedal. Their Overdrive is really, really good, and I'm thinking about getting one. But it's kind of somewhere in between a Tube Screamer and a Blues Driver. Kind of sits really nice in that slot. But yeah, all I do, Blake, Zoe, all I do is look at gear. That's literally it. Steve will tell you, like, I'm always on the hunt for gear. So if you ever have gear questions or you're just wondering about like what something does or what something is, ask me. Because Zoe, I know you use so much gear. I actually don't know what you. I know you do a lot of different things. But what do you play? I know you play guitar. Are you like learning, or have you been playing for a while, or? All eyes are on you, Zoe. Blake, get the cheese. But okay, well that sounds like a good start. Oh no, he's gonna trap Zoe in the box. Blake got the cheese. Oh, and then I have my last guitar here. She's Zoe in the box. So this is my acoustic. It's a Fender Highway series. It's basically an acoustic version of the Acoustasonic. It doesn't sound good in the room. Like if I play this here, it's just like, oh, I have it in alternate tuning, but so it's not great in the room. I can't run this one through my GX10. It just doesn't sound good at all. So so Blake, you've been teaching yourself. So you said you know most of the Nirvana discography, right? Okay, so you know all the Nirvana. Okay. So are you guys do you guys want to create, or do you guys like want to write or anything like that, or are you just kind of learning or just wanting to kind of figure things out on your own, or? That's sick. Do you I don't know, I don't know where you're at and things. Do you have anything out anywhere, or? I got you. Yeah, drummer's the hardest thing to find, my friend. I'm telling you. Oh boy. Steve is a huge Nirvana fan. You two could nerd out all day. Zoe, so you want to have a band someday. What would your band name be, Zoe? Blake says he might be able to break his strat. Oh man. Yo, I'm so happy that I'm doing this right now. This is like super happy fun time for me. Steve-O's coming after you, Blake. I'm just saying. Blake is okay. The letdowns, I love that. So I had a joke, and at one point I had created like 3 bands in my head, and I had one band called Salem Church, and then 2 other bands that I was like thinking about things with, and my bassist Austin was like, hey, what we should do is we should set up a show with Salem Church and these other 2 bands, and we would be the headlining band, and just be like, those guys didn't show up, and just play for like 3 hours. And we just thought it would be the funniest freaking thing to just be like, oh yeah, there's 3 bands in this show, but the other 2 dudes just didn't show up. Used rentals. I like that. I like that. I really loved Ripped Flannel for a Midwest emo band. I thought that was just so clever. I was like, that's so perfect, Ripped Flannel. Let's see here. Let me get out of this so that I can get back to my Midwest emo-y tone. Yep. I like that one. So Zoe, it sounds like you're a pretty big Midwest emo fan. I'm thinking, is that correct? Do I use any specific amp settings? It depends on what I'm doing. So like with this, Zoe, we're gonna unpack that in a minute. But with what I have here, this is, again, I'm just using a Boss GX10. So it's pretty basic. But this one has it's a compressor into a blues driver, and then I'm using a twin reverb amps thing. For my actual amp, I've got the gain on like 60, my level set at 80. And then what else? Let's see here. It bases at 60, middles at 73, and trebles at 70 on this. And I've got my presence at like 40. So like with this one, if I really dig in, I'll get a lot of breakup there. But if I pick soft, like it's really like touch sensitive that way with this setting. But like, again, if I go out to my like quote unquote grunge setting, my everything's just set at 12. Like that's it. Just everything's set at noon, and then I'm just yeah, that's just some blown out stuff there. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. I mean, Steve can talk to you about doing some cool punk stuff. Steve's been in a pretty successful punk band over the years, and he can really really talk about hitting some stings. And actually, if you go on to his Spotify, I never remember what your Spotify is without looking. But I know you just released a bunch of stuff there. Let me pull that up. So it's just under his name, which is basically his name on here. Just under Steve Masevic, but he just released his compilation. It's called Attic Songs, and he's got some stuff in there. So it's good. I mean, hey, that's pretty successful to me. but yeah. So that's really all but Zoe, so going back to Midwest emo stuff, I don't know about you, but I'm a big Tiny Moving Parts fan. That's kind of where I got my idea of what Midwest emo is. It's a little more math rock, but I don't know how you feel about them. Do you have anything that you particularly mess with when it comes to Midwest emo stuff? Blake trapped Zoe with the cheese, and now she doesn't have anything to talk about. Ah, there she is. He let you out of the box, Zoe. Oh my gosh. I could imagine that being tough. The next song you guys are probably going to hear is going to be um, one called Message Sent, and it's going to go like. Do 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 do. Just for you. Filter. I cannot say I've checked out Filter. I'm trying to think of for real. It was like, I think the first time I ever remember being like, oh my God, I love a band. I was in third grade and Smash Mouth put out Walking on the Sun. And I was so into that. And if all you know from Smash Mouth is All Star, you are missing out. Okay. Because their first couple albums were really, really good. And a lot of people don't know that. Like, All Star is okay, whatever. Yeah, I mean, it was huge when it came out, but like Walking on the Sun, oh my gosh, that song, I remember just like being however old you are in third grade, just being like, sheesh. I'm just I'm just walking around like I had like a cassette player back in the day, and I just like walk around bumping it and just loving it. And then like fourth grade, Kid Rock became a thing, which was a whole thing. And Bob with the Bob was there, which was a great time. I grew up in an interesting time for music, truly. But yeah, so it was just like that's actually so interesting, Blake. I can't imagine doing that. Like, I remember, I remember being able to burn a CD and thinking that was the coolest thing ever, but I never thought about ripping a CD onto a cassette player. I've never thought about doing that. Oh man. I actually really like that, and I'm gonna have to clip that for later because that is really fun. Okay. Okay. That is a band for Steve as well. Yeah, he do be loving him some Offspring for sure. Steve is the guy who challenges me most on music because he'll tell you kind of what I was telling you earlier. I listen to bands and that is it. Like I probably listen to like 12 bands, and that's all I listen to. Another band that I love, if you don't know about them, is Hot Mulligan. If you haven't listened to Hot Mulligan, I highly suggest you do. They are real fun. Finals is becoming one of them. His bummer songs are just so good. Like and then like Dead Athletes. Dead Athletes is really killer. I really like Buried at Sea. And I'd be really bummed if he cut that from the acoustic album. Buried at Sea is really, really strong, and I don't think he thinks it's as strong as it is. I wanted to hear that same riff, but down lower. What a song. What a song. Let's see. I never play up here. This area of the guitar just collects dust. I don't know how to play up there. It doesn't. No. Too high pitch. Huh. I didn't know that. I might have to snag the vinyl to check that out. So you have grubby hands. Zoe's got grubby mitts. Oh, hello, microphone. Wake up, everybody. Whoa. it's amazing to me how different a Strat sounds from a Tele, and they're both single coils, and I mean they're different. Yeah, you can throw humbuckers in them. You can throw whatever you want in them. Strats are strats are strats, man. They're cool though. I like my Strat. I think it's vibey. Probably tune it. Yep, we were out of tone. Well, at least it was all out of tune. Which okay, I need dad jokes in the chat. Best dad joke you know. What is it? Uh-oh. No. This is off the top of your head. There's none of this. There's none of this Googling it up. Sorry, that's terrible. That's not true. That is not true. That's awful. Oh God, why? What, Blake? Why was 6 afraid of 7? If you say 6, 7 here, I'm just gonna lose it. Okay, thank you, dear God. Who won the game between the ocean and the sand? The winner. There was no winner. It was a wash. Mm-hmm. Yep. What do you call a country with a ton of red cars? A red carnation. What? Yeah. It's terrible. These are great jokes. You're missing out on gold here. Okay, last dad joke, and then I'm gonna play something here, and then I'm probably going to hop off because I do have to work in the morning. Don't you guys have school or something? Don't you kids have the schools to go to? Blake, I promise you, bro, if Cool Killer was here, I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know what to do if Cool Killer showed up here. I don't deserve Cool Killer treatment yet. I'm not there. I'm just not there. But okay, Blake, I'm gonna do something for you. I'm gonna do something for you. And Zoe, I'm gonna do something for you too. I mean, I've worked at, yeah. I don't work till 10:30, but I'm old. I'm old. But so Blake, I know if I ask you to pick a song, you're gonna pick a Nirvana song. So I'm gonna ask you what Nirvana song you want me to learn. I'm not gonna sing it, but I will learn to play it for you. Yeah, Steve doesn't exist on the normal plane of man. He sleeps like a half an hour every 3 years, and he's good. Yeah, he's not a normal human. I promise you that he doesn't have blood in his veins. It's just monster, and that's that. So Blake, you want Scentless Apprentice for the song? Okay, I will learn that. And then Zoe, do you want any particular song out there? Yeah. Yeah, I noticed he took a lot off, but honestly, he has so much stuff up there. It's just crazy. I don't know how he keeps that much in his head. I've learned like 10 cover songs in my entire life. I just don't learn them. But I'm going to do it for you guys. Now I need to know what final song you want though, Zoe. Memory Claim or Featherweight? Okay, okay. Memory Claim or Featherweight. Let me make a note of these because I am old and will forget, because that is my life. That is not how you make notes on your phone. I'm technologically illiterate. I have no idea how to use technology. I'm just a monkey banging on a keyboard over here. And then for Zoe, she wants the Memory Claim. Memory Claim is a really good one too. Underrated in my book. Or Featherweight. Okay, cool. So I will learn those, and we will have this time, this another time. What I'll probably do is try to pull up. I might, if I'm probably gonna start streaming every day. Like that's the goal, is to start doing something every single day and just see how it goes. And I'm just gonna learn it on the stream. So, and Love Buzz and Scentless Apprentice. Okay, okay. I don't know Love Buzz. I'm gonna have to find that. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Let's put it in here. Probably gonna get some really terrible, terrible coverage. The covers of these. Generator. Oh, that's a good one. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna be putting in some time on those. Okay, okay. All right. Let's see here. Oh, it looked like Blake was enjoying whatever I was just doing. I don't know. For years, I was like, dude, Nirvana's just so overrated. And now I'm like, bro, they're so freaking cool. So I think it depends on perspective and where you are and what you're feeling when you start listening to things. Because Steve tried to get me to like Jimmy Eat World for like 20 years. And for like 15 of those years, I was just like, nah, I don't like it. And then one day I woke up and I was just like, dude, Jimmy Eat World is absurdly good. And I've been missing out. So I don't know if you guys have dove into Jimmy Eat World at all, but you should. Just don't be sad when you listen to Jimmy Eat World, because it will compound the sadness, and you will be more sad than you've ever been sad before, in my opinion. Steve will probably disagree with me, but Jimmy Eat World is the ultimate bummer music. If you need to get an emotion out, it will pull it from you, at least in my opinion. Jim Adkins' voice just makes me want to cry in the best ways. And yeah, so that is my ultimate like go-to super sad song. Like, and like any sad band is Jimmy Eat World, and probably Boxcar Racer too. If you haven't listened to Boxcar Racer, you really should. That's your sad band there, Blake? I will agree with that all day. Oh God, no, not Mark Hoppus. Francis Hawk. Wait, what? I'm confused. Okay, Radiohead and the Smiths when you mope. Those are good choices. I would say solid choices. Blake, what are we talking about Mark Hoppus for? If this is something I don't know about, I'm finding out for the first time. Now I need to know. You got me on the Googles. Oh, Boxcar Racer. It's Tom's band, but they do have Elevator with Mark. That is a great song. But yeah, he was not there. And with the exception of Elevator. Elevator, he's on at the very end of the album, which is a kind of heartbreaking song for sure. Yeah, Mark had his plus 44. Plus 44 was one that I was super excited for, and then I just didn't. It just didn't land on me at the time. And then 10 years later, I was upset enough to understand it. I think that's where it came from. But that's really what it is for me when it comes to music. Like, if you introduce you could introduce the greatest band in the world to me, and if I'm not in the headspace to hear it, I will not enjoy it. And then one day I'll be in the right headspace and I'll be like, yeah, you know what, they're pretty good. Like with Nirvana, I was just like, yeah, you know what, they're pretty good. I think they can do some things. But yeah, I don't know. I'm that's me. I'm very stubborn with music. Don't tell me stuff. Don't tell me stuff. uh, no, I don't know either of them. Teen Mortgage, I think I've heard of, but the the other one I don't know. It's hard to get into bands and really love them. I like I really love Say Anything is also they are a very polarizing band. Um if people either love them or hate them. But yeah, Say Anything. That Max Bemis is a bipolar genius, and that dude will take you on a ride in one song. You have no idea where it's going to end up. Um, but yeah, that will definitely throw a wrench in your day real quick if you start listening to them. Trying to think of other good stuff. I think I want to play something. I don't know what I want to play though. Yo, with the Suicidal Tendencies though. Who we saying is crazy? Who we want break you not crazy? That made me crazy, but I don't think you're crazy. Uh-oh. 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 Blake's popping off. This is but he didn't say Baja Blast. Steve's a huge Baja Blast fan. All I'm saying. I gotta get a different guitar in my hand. I keep wanting to play the same stuff. Okay. All right. What do I want to play now? I'm surrounded by guitars all around me. I want to play the Jazz Master. Come here, Jazzy J. Oakley, you can. There we go. Get in here. Oh no, microphone. Oh no. But it's Baja Blast instead of Pepsi. Oh good. Wrong setting for this guitar. Tuning. Well, I lost that. Evan Jones. It is what it is at this point. I don't know how to fix that. I think it's just peaking. And when that happens, let's see what this sounds like. I wonder if this sounds like an acoustic guitar, or if it just sounds like crap. I hate Weezer. You can't make me like Weezer. I am thinking that it's time to put aside the things that we both try to hide. Somewhere in our mind, we are breaking down through tears we haven't cried. If everything is perfect, you don't care at all. Just enough to project what we're screaming in the hall. This is what I protect, it's why I built this wall. There's just enough to reflect whether we will rise or fall. We will rise or fall. One day out there on the road, we lost the thing that guides us and tries to bring us home. It's been several faces shows since we have thought about forgiveness and the peace that we had known. If everything is perfect, but you don't care at all, it's just enough to project what we're screaming in the hall. This is what I project, that's why I built this wall. It's just enough to reflect whether we will rise or fall. We will rise or fall. Everything is perfect, and you don't care at all. Just enough to reflect what we're screaming in the hall. This is what I project, that's why I built this wall. It's just enough to reflect whether we will rise or fall. We will rise or fall. That was fun. That turned out way better than I thought it was going to be. That was a good take. I felt really good about that. Yeah, Zoe and Blake listen, Steve. I sent them notifications on the Discord for Patch Channel, and they checked it out, man. They checked it out. I was actually surprised. I was like, man, they actually did what they said they was gonna do, and I was really, really happy. Made me real happy, to be real with you. Steve, you said you wanted to hear a version, like an acoustic version of the song "In the City." So, well, I didn't ask. What is it? Oh, I gotta get into a different guitar for that. Let me figure that out. I forgot about that. So, I have a bunch of songs that are going to come out soon. And this is one of them, but this one's going to be more of a full band kind of vibe. But I don't know. If I like it, I might just do it acoustic. I might just keep Rip Flannel pure acoustic. Yeah, there we go. I didn't ask for you to leave me alone in this city. In fact, I know I wish to beg for you to stay. But if you knew a single thing about me, you know these flashing neon lights just leave me free. And I know in my heart this cab can drive all night to see that they're taking you away. I gotta live knowing my past wasn't enough to keep you warm in a world that seems to crumble every day. Tonight, if we open up our that we just might make it out of this city together. And it's alright if you step into the light. So I promise we won't fight. So I'll make it through this stormy weather. I didn't know that this studio apartment was dragging you down, that you needed extra space. The arguments that we had never were meant, and you really just wanted to leave this place. Tonight, if we open up our eyes, I really think that we just might make it out of this city together. It's alright. Step into the light. Swear I promise we won't fight. We'll make it through this stormy weather. Tonight, if we open up our eyes, I really think that we just might make it out of this city together. Hey, it's alright if we step into the light. So I promise we won't fight. So we'll make it through this stormy weather. Oh man, okay. Okay. What do we got here? I missed a lot in the chat. I went a hardcore in the zone on that one. I missed a lot. What happened here? Okay. 117. Okay, bro, that's sick. Blake, you really do need to get into recording. If my old ass can do it, you can figure it out. Do you have anything to record with or anything at all? Dude, do it. Just do it. You know, I can tell you, I'm assuming you have a computer. Am I right, Blake? Oh boy. Okay, you don't have a computer. Okay. So do you have like a tablet or anything like that at all? Or just phone or just your phone? Okay. So if you have your phone and you have the recorder on your phone, you can do a lot more with that than you would expect. So as far as it goes there, yeah, the BR900 is a whole thing. Steve-O can school you on how to use that thing. It's a, if you're bored, Blake, look that thing up. It's a digital 8-track recorder from like, I don't know what, 2004. They're pretty crazy. But so as far as it goes, use your phone's recorder and just go for it, dude. Here's the thing. People were making one track recordings for years. If you if you have a cassette recorder, do it. I mean, whatever you can do to do it, do it. Because Steve-O will tell you here, I hesitated for years and years and years and years on putting out anything that I do. Just convinced myself that everything that I did just wasn't good enough. However, I could convince myself to not do it is what I did. But like, even if you can find like, you can go to Goodwill and find used like digital recorders. If you want to get really crazy, Blake, you can do a 2-track recording with 2 phones. So if you know somebody else who has a phone, you can do a take of your vocals, doing whatever you want to do, or you do your guitar, and then on the second phone you play that on the first phone and literally record you singing that over the vocals on the second phone while it's playing, and you can get some usable stuff that way. It's going to sound a little bit janky, but you know what, dude, it's recording. And if you can make it work, do it, dude, because I'm telling you, yeah, okay, so you can do multiple tracks then. So you got it, dude. Do it. Put it out. I'm telling you, don't be afraid of it, because real talk, like, I was so afraid to do it for so many years, and I really wish that I had not done that. Yeah, it doesn't need to be perfect, Blake. It really doesn't. You can always redo things later. Just do it. You're not going to regret it. I promise you. It's just, I was so afraid for so many years. I regret all of that. You can regret and redo a bad recording. You can't undo years of not doing it. That's true. And me kind of doing what I'm doing right now is probably one of the happiest things I've ever had in my entire life. Yep, Steve's right. You got to do it for yourself. Zoe, you still in here, Zoe? Steve and Blake are just chatting it up. Oh, distractimated. What's strange is I'm only showing 2 people, but we got 3 people in the chat, so it's just funny. I really appreciate you guys coming and hanging with me, though. I really, really do. Zoe, hit me up. I'll help you with anything. Oh, okay, Mr. Mustache. But like, literally hit me up. I'll help you in any way I can. I'm not great at this. I'm learning as I go. But like, dude, if you wanna know some stuff or whatever it is, let me know. This is what it's all about. Like, what this channel is going to be at the end of the day is I'm going to go live, and my goal by the time I'm done with my session is it's going to be a completed song. Like, that's the goal. And so it's the process and getting there, right? So yes, I need to learn how to make sure I show you what I'm doing in recording platforms and stuff like that. But like even lyric writing, like I I'm a big cheater, man. I don't think of all of this stuff off the top of my head. Like, I'll be like, "Oh man, what rhymes with away?" And like you could sit there and be like, "Away, day, bay, hey, cray," and just keep going. Or you can just go, "Yeah, I know, right?" Or you can just go like, "Hey Google, tell me all the synonyms for, or tell me rhyming words with away," and it gives you every rhyming word, and then you fit it to what you want it to be. It's so good. To like 15 years ago, we didn't have that. We would have to sit there and think of it, and it just miserable. Um, I'm gonna play a song, Steve-O. I'm gonna go back into the archives here. I'm gonna pull out the Jazz Master for it though. But we'll see if I even remember how to play this song. This is what time is it for me? It's 2:30. It's about 2:30 in the AM. I'm on East Coast time. I'm out of Virginia nowadays. He's got the 1:30 AMs. Zoe, I think you're in the same. Yeah. Wait, it's almost 1:30 PM for you? Zoe, where in the world are you? I was gonna say, Zoe's all the way over in New Zealand. She's a Kiwi. Steve, I think you know where I'm gonna go with this. This is old. This is old school Jesse Kitts acoustic songs played on a Jazz Master because it's late. But this song, Blake, you'll appreciate the title of this song. The title of this song is called "People Cry and People Moan." There is a voice in my dreams that I cannot hear. The opportunity came, but you're not near. I watch the rain fall so far down. It splashed like fire as it hit the ground. But I can't wait to fly. Would give anything if I could touch the sky. I would give up the spring, let winter fall for a time of year. As long as I'm in the atmosphere, the people crying. Yeah. Yes, Blake, you got it. Sorry. Yep. Sorry, I got distracted by the chat. But now I forget what I was doing. I haven't played that song in years. I'm going to have to relearn it because I don't remember it all. Sorry to disappoint you. Trying hard to show I care. have to relearn as well. It's supposed to be a few inches in an hour all day. We're leaving that one alone. Let's see. That's what I said. So, if you've never heard of this band, Steve, I know you're not a big fan of them. There's a band out there called Gogol Bordello, and they are strange. But they write music like this, and it's real crazy. Steve's not into the lingo. That's the wrong setting. Oh, you're getting that feedback in the microphone. So sorry about that. But anyway, Gogol Bordello is really wild and wacky and weird. Yeah, Minnesota, also known as the Frozen Hellscape. Do I like pitch shifters? Not really. It's not that they're not dope. I just don't use them. I'm just like, I'll buy a guitar and tune it down. I'm stupid like that. I don't know. I just never really use them. I don't use wah. I don't use any of that. I just like straight ahead, like rock sounds. That's just my thing. I like really sparkly or really dirty. I like it to sound like I don't know what it is. I like my guitar sound to sound like it's being played on like an old like Victrola. So like everything that you hear is that's, I don't know. Everything sounds like it's way far away. I don't know why. But no, I don't do anything like sick or cool on guitar. I'm that's it. I can do this though. I was really bummed the other day. I was so stoked. I sent Steve-O this riff and I was like, dude, this is so cool. And I was like, it's definitely a Nirvana song. And he's like, yeah, that's definitely drain you, bro. And like 100%. It wasn't even a question. And I was like, oh man. Yeah, so he's been Steve O my whole life. Um, I don't know how to refer to him any other way. Like it's like there's only one person that I call him Steven too, and that's it. But he's been Steve-O forever, and that's pretty much how it goes. I think I am all out of ideas and all out of talent. He, he was the star of his own jackass. Bro, you are asking the wrong boy. I am Mr. Look at Stuff. You want to know? Do you want to know? Okay, here's what'll tell you to stop looking at all that stuff, right? So the real talk, right? You can buy all the gear you want, all of it, every single bit. You can buy vintage gear, you can buy brand new stuff, you can buy the cheapest stuff out there. None of the gear that you buy will make you better. None of it. You will justify it by being like, oh, if I just could make this sound, it would be so cool. Just work with what you got, dude. Like straight up, yeah, $15.52, right? I'm just saying, dude, take that money and just keep it, because spending money on gear, exactly, use the gear you got and do what you got to do, because like, dude, Steve-O has written whole albums on his first guitar that he ever had, and it sounds just as good with that guitar as anything else that's out there. I mean, for real, the guitar doesn't matter. The your first Electrics and Pieces. Well, I mean, that's not a good place for it, but you can leave it that way if you want. But like, you can have all the gear that you want to have. None of it's going to make you a better guitarist. None of it's going to make you more creative. Yeah, that Steve has that 100% correct. I have gone crazy on gear. Okay, like crazy on gear. And like, is it cool? Yeah, hell yeah. Toys are fun. But like, I don't use all this shit on a daily basis. Just the truth of it. You know, I play one guitar every day. But that's my telly. Like, again, you could take everything out of this room. Sorry, the room with the rat made you nervous. But like, you could take every guitar out of this room. You could take every bit of gear out of here. If you left me with my telly and something to play it through, that's what I would play. Your better bet is go take that $15.52 and put it toward a computer. That's what you want to look at. Put it toward a device that you can learn from. That is, if you're going to spend any money on gear, spend it on a computer, because that will change everything for you, and it's multifunctional. That's my honest truth. Or what you can do is you can look at me and be like, man, yeah, I don't know how old you are, Blake, but I'm just going to say, like, man, in 20 years, I can look like Jesse, grizzled, haggard, and alone in his bedroom with his guitars. And that's true. Zoe, I want you to listen to a song from Hot Mulligan, like as soon as you can. That song, I can never remember the name of until I look at it. There it is. It's called Betty. I don't know how cool that is, but Zoe, if you listen to the song Betty from Hot Mulligan, it's going to wreck your day because it is written about the lead singer's pet rat. But it's a real good song. Yeah, everybody thought it was about his dog, and because he has a dog, but when he's on tour, he can't have his dog with him, and so he bought a rat to keep on the tour bus, and the song is heartbreaking, and so don't blame me if you're real sad after you listen to it. It's not my fault. I just put it into your brain to listen to it. But I used to have a turtle named Twister, and he was sick. I'm sorry that you had to get rid of your turt. I'm gonna burgle your turts. Anyway, sorry. If you're an Over the Garden Wall fan, you understand. Red-eared slider turtles. Mine was I think it was a painted box turtle, which is like I found out later was like illegal to have them. Yeah, man. Hey, look, I'm wearing this Aeropostale Aeropostale hoodie that I got for like $15 the other day, and I'm super excited about it. Yeah, they're really really cool. But like I found out that they're like illegal to have in Maryland where I had it, and I was like, oh no, this is terrible. So I had to bring them over to Virginia where it's not illegal. So that was a fun time. Oh, this thing? Oh, dude, I love this thing. It's pink and it's cool and I like it. And and I have my emo's not dead hat on because that's me. Um, but yeah, from your cool uncle. Yeah, and it doesn't really look pink on the video, but it is. Um, I don't know. I'm a I'm a big boy, and this fit me, and I was real happy about it. Dude, I was gonna die the other day because when Pat blew my face up and put it on his on stream. Oh my god, I was gonna die that day. I haven't looked like that in friggin' 12 years, and I just forgot that I'd never changed my picture. Oh, you put that in Pat pics, really? Oh god. That was back when I had hair. Like I'm wearing this hat because I am bald. Like that is how it goes. Um, it is hot in this house, and I'm wearing a hoodie. Oh god, the meat wad thing. Dude, still though, the Reading Rainbow, oh my god, that went so hard. I was so shocked by that. I didn't think that was gonna go as hard as it went. Oh man. Well, No, Cool Killer does do no wrong. That dude is unbelievable. I like Phil a lot too. Phil's cool. I want to know more about. I want to know more about David Chips because that dude just comes in and he's like, "Can I get some wisdom?" And then just is like, "Okay, I'm vibing." That's it. Like, I want to know who David Chips is on the outside of the outside of all this. Can I get some wisdom? And then Onion was killing me the other day with talking about eating gravel. I was losing it. Yeah, that's all he does. He's just like, here's some money. Shh. You know, like, what are you snacking on? I know you're snacking on something. David Chips is actually the FBI agent that's watching the stream. Yeah. Sour cream and onion chips. See, I knew you had a snack, Blake. I knew you had a snack. Ooh. He's a snack man. I'm interested. The chat has me. Oh, he's got a lot of typing going on there, Blake. This is gonna be a big one. Oh man, he's throwing big heat. He's throwing really big heat right here. I have no idea what this answer is. I'm clueless. I'd have to. Oh no, yawn. Oh God, yawning. I would have to. I would have to Google it. I would be at a loss. I'd be Googling. I like my sticker. Yes, I'm a 36-year-old man who loves stickers. There. Whoa, Steve-O, he got it. Ding ding. Wow. Let's see, I would never know. I would never know. I would never know. Yeah, it's a skeleton in a bottle. Gotta get it on the camera. Skeleton in a bottle, and then I got another cuppy. I got another cuppy over here that I haven't used in a while, but it has probably my favorite sticker of all time on it. I just love this sticker. Don't ask me why. It's so cool. I just love him. He's my boy. He just chilled to the bone. But yeah. You guys got like the unofficial gear tour. You got to hear unreleased songs tonight. You got to hear old things that are really that need work because I haven't worked on them in forever. But yeah, I'm glad you guys had fun. I was really like this is literally my first time on the internet doing anything. And so I was really nervous but really excited. And so I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I'm probably going to be doing this every night. So um, I might even see if we can go to, I might even see if I can try to like patch stream on mine too. Because anything that we can do to try to help that man out, I want to do. But that is really it. I mean, I know I'm not reaching really anyone at this point, aside from you guys. But we'll see. We'll see what we can do. But I am gonna go ahead and end the stream now. And thanks, buddy. And we'll start tomorrow with some real writing. If you wanna sit here and sit with me while I write some sad songs about my life, I will absolutely be happy for the company. So thanks, guys, for coming out. Take it easy. Ha! I didn't end it yet. But Blake, I am pointing at you.